we know that video is the thing. Like, it's the next thing. It gets you your most views. All the social media channels, they prefer it, and will show that over any post or imagery that you may put out there. It gets shared more than anything else. So we know all those things. But yet, I know so many business owners are intimidated to even dip a toe in it. So
Yeah.
what kind of words of encouragement or tips would you give them to just get them to like have that little bit of courage to step out of their uncomfortable and do the videos?
Yeah, I think one of the big realizations that we had with video is that the proprietor doesn't necessarily have to do it themselves. And you could and you don't have to go crazy with like hiring a photographer or videographer that's $3,000. You could give it a cell phone to a 16-year-old niece, or maybe a league bowler who's an amateur photographer, and just say, record some stuff for me, and I'll give you some free bowling or whatever you want to do. Or we even do this for a lot of clients. Is we'll just find a local photographer and make a deal. Let's say go in for 3 hours, take as much video as you can, and then just dump it all onto a like a Google Drive, and then now you have a repository of video for like 3 years. Because it doesn't go bad. You can just reuse and take little cuts, little scenes, and create those ads from just 3 hours one time for 5 years.
Awesome. If I'm not hiring a marketing person like yourself, which I highly suggest that people look at their budget and make room for it, but are there any, what are the tools you suggest people use? That could be an app to help them edit the video or any of that stuff. Any top tools that you would suggest?
Yeah, so this one might be a little controversial, but it will work. Is you can actually, TikTok, it's a social media platform, but actually has a really easy to use video editor. So if you just have the video on your phone, it'll actually help you create it. I think that's one of the reasons it's so popular. It's accessible, and you can just create it right there. You download it, and then you can either put it on TikTok, or if you're not using that, then you just put it onto the other platforms. That's honestly how we make some of them.
Oh, very cool. I didn't realize that you had the ability to download. I am not a TikTok user.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not either, but it works.
So I did not realize you had the ability to download them if you weren't posting them there.
Yeah, you can. You just got to remove, there's tools to do it, but you want to remove the watermark because the other social media platforms don't want to help TikTok in any way or form.
Some of the things you spoke about earlier is what horizontal versus vertical now. And so for such a long time, I think we were going horizontally with videos, and the switch has now been made to make more videos in a vertical manner. And then also the length of videos. What do you suggest there?
Yeah, so for most of the time, it's going to be shorter is better. 30 seconds or less is going to be able to convey most of the points you want to get across. And unless you have some really long thing to say, you're going to get just as much bang for your buck, and they probably even like it more if it's just short and quick. So I would say, 30 seconds or less is typically your best bet.
Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 10 of them a week. Subscribe to learn more and keep learning about what's working in the industry. Talk to you then.